tons of carbon. With the summer heat, a nice cold milkshake could really hit the spot. So many flavors to choose from. One stands out.
Strawberry milkshakes are the most popular flavor across the country. Number 1 in 10 states, including California and Louisiana. According to RCA Outdoor Living, chocolate milkshakes are Americans' second favorite flavor, topping the list in 8 states, among them Michigan and Maine. The Oreo milkshake is the third most popular. The seasonal green shamrock shake made the top 5, and New Yorkers and Texans say they enjoy a pineapple milkshake best.
Pineapple? That's correspondent Mara Rubin. Folks in New Jersey put Oreo milkshakes on top. Nobody asked me, but coffee. With news time, 5:18, headlines up next.
During this unprecedented time of worldwide economic challenge, it's so important that you keep a close eye on your retirement and be ready to take the steps necessary to protect your money. Having a portion of your IRA or 401k backed by physical gold and silver offers Americans the diversification needed to hedge against economic volatility and potential turmoil. Savvy retirement savers are those with the foresight to safeguard with genuine stores of value, like physical gold and silver, which in the past have soared during periods of misery for the rest of the economy. Diversify your hard-earned savings today by calling Birch Gold Group and get your free information kit to teach you how precious metals can protect your family's financial future. Birch Gold is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau and has thousands of satisfied customers. At 800-647-5525. That's 800-647-5525. 800-647-5525.
We're all on this planet together, so join Odyssey and find your one thing. During summer, be sure to use dishwashers and stoves in the evening to minimize the effects of heat. Join Odyssey, and together, each of us doing one thing makes a greener tomorrow. What's your one thing?
Do you have bad credit but need a new car? Call Credit Solutions, a division of Hudson Hyundai. It's easy to apply right over the phone. Call 800-951-4221. Hudson Hyundai has over 425 vehicles available. Stop hunting and start driving a new Hyundai today. Tier 1 customers can drive a new Hyundai Tucson, Santa Fe, Palisade, or even the all-new fully electric Ioniq 5 with only $68 down. That's just $68 down on over 425 cars, trucks, and SUVs available. Call 1-800-951-4221. That's 800-951-4221. And all new Hyundais come with Hyundai Assurance, and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Call Hudson Hyundai in Jersey City for a pre-approval. 800-951-4221. That's 800-951-4221. Or HudsonHyundai.com. Payments will vary. Credit severity affects approval. See dealer for details.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Wins. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world. Good afternoon. It's 86 degrees at 5:20. I'm Bud Mishkin. Here's what's happening. President Biden has tested positive again for COVID. A 911 call that did not go according to plan. Connecticut trying to combat wrong-way crashes. 4 escape ski moves on the loose. I think we're safe here because it happened in Danville, Illinois. And in 1010 Wins entertainment news, statues of Breaking Bad characters unveiled in Albuquerque. Sports, Old Timers Day at Yankee Stadium, with the Yankees leading the Royals in the 9th inning, 8-2. The Mets are in Miami tonight. MLS, NYC plays in Montreal, and the Red Bulls host an exhibition with Barcelona. AccuWeather, nice night. Comfortable, low 70 in the city, low 60s in most of the suburbs. It's news time, 5:21. It's time for traffic and transit with Russ Meyer.
And I bring you some good news. Over in Queens and Washington, a couple of crashes on the LIE 1 eastbound by 188th Street, and then another one by Cross Island Parkway. Well, we're halfway there. The accident over by Cross Island Parkway has been cleared. All lanes reopened for drivers. But we're still looking at delays on the LIE on back towards around Utopia Parkway. Now, Grand Central Parkway, doing okay if you want to do that instead. Also, a little farther east, here's what we see on Long Island Big 3. The eastbound delays from earlier on the LIE through Nassau County are gone, but now we have some westbound slowdowns like the road across Island Parkway. The northern state has a busy stretch, Shelter Rock Road to Little Neck Parkway, and on the southern state, it's going to be tied up a bit eastbound coming in towards Wantagh Parkway. We have word of a minor accident. Here is what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Earlier slowdowns to the 59th Street Bridge are gone. although at the Queens Midtown Tunnel going into Manhattan, maybe 5 minutes past the toll plaza, then you're doing okay. And again, Queensbound will not be a problem for you. Our next report is at 5:31 on the Spiral. 10-10 winds.
President Biden has tested positive again for COVID just days after testing negative. Here's correspondent Stephen Portnoy.
Aides to the president have said they knew it was possible that the president might be among the small percentage of COVID patients who test positive a few days after they seemingly have recovered from the virus. The president says that he's feeling fine, he has no symptoms, but he's going to isolate for the safety of everyone around him. His plans to travel to Wilmington tomorrow and Michigan on Tuesday have been scrapped.
The president's doctor, Kevin O'Connor, says this represents what's called rebound positivity that is observed in a small percentage of patients treated with Paxlovid.
As John Sterling would say, welcome back, Bernie Williams.
Old Timers Day is always one of the marquee days on the calendar for the Yankees, the team that essentially created the idea of Old Timers Day. And many beloved Yankees were at Yankee Stadium today. Bernie Williams, Tino Martinez, David Cone, Louisiana Lightning, Ron Guidry. Still surprising not to see some of the other greats, especially from the 90s, Paul O'Neill, Andy Pettitte, Jorge Posada, and others. Still a sweet day, and great to see Diana Munson, the widow of Thurman Munson, and Kay Mercer, the wife of beloved Yankee Bobby Mercer. Wings News Time, 5:24. This is not what you want to hear when you call 911. Hard to determine, but the caller says that's snoring that you hear. Then the operator seems to snap out of it. Happened last week when the guy called 911 in Houston. The incident's under investigation, and officials say the matter will be dealt with accordingly. They say that because of staffing shortages, operators have been working longer shifts for months just to make sure that calls are answered. Thousands gathering on Long Island to celebrate how far Nassau County has come in battling COVID. The main attraction is a free concert tonight, dubbed Nassau is Back, featuring Rock and Roll Hall of Fame artist Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Concert's also a thank you to first responders, healthcare workers, and veterans. Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman among those showing his appreciation in close to 10-10 wins about the event.
After the coronavirus, we had 2 years without concerts, and now we have, a really big act because we want people to come out and enjoy Nassau County, spend their money at our fine restaurants and our shopping, and just let everybody know that Nassau is back.
Concert starts at 8 p.m. at the Harry Chapin Lakeside Theater in Eisenhower Park. Wings News Time, 5:25. Money Watch up next.
Man, I slept.
New ZQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep is made for people who are tired of being tired. I've never slept like this before. I've never woken up like this before. A melatonin-free sleep aid made with a botanical blend that contains clinically studied and effective valerian root, hops, and passion flower, shown to help promote better restorative sleep. ZQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep. Sleep this good, feel this good. Available at retailers near you. At Doctors Without Borders, we believe the best medical care knows no boundaries. We responded to the pandemic around the world, including right here in the United States. Because of 6 million supporters who stepped up in this time of crisis, our team could train health workers and vaccinate those in need. Independent and impartial, we respond at a moment's notice with medical care where it's needed most. We are Doctors Without Borders.
Wings News Time, 5:26. Now Bloomberg Money Watch, sponsored by Sloman's Home Security.
Apple changed the way we think about smartphones and portable music. Now it's out to show it already thinks different about healthcare. Maybe you've seen ads for the Fitness Plus service for Apple Watch. You have yoga, Pilates, dance. Now Apple's out with a nearly 60-page report on all its features and partnerships with medical institutions.
This War and Peace-sized guide to everything ever done.
Bloomberg Tech reporter Mark Gurman says Apple makes about $500 to $750 million a quarter from Fitness Plus, but the real game changer, he says, could be what's coming for Apple Watch.
You want a temperature reader, to know your temperature. You want a glucose reader, and you want a blood pressure reader.
Sherman says the thermometer arrives later this year. Blood pressure's coming in the next 2 to 3. He says Apple has a ways to go to catch up with Amazon pharmacies or Google's stake in Fitbit.
But if they are able to get those 3 sensors nailed on the Apple Watch, I think they're the winner here, especially from a tech company perspective.
Bloomberg Money Watch at 2060, 56 past every hour. I'm Nathan Hager for 1010 Wins.
Wins News Time, 5:27.
Backed by popular demand, Sloman's and their free home security system and free doorbell camera with professional installation offer is back. How would you like a free doorbell camera? The first 40 1010 Wins listeners who dial 833-933-SAFE will get this limited time offer of a free doorbell camera that connects directly to your smartphone with installation of your Sloman's Shield. And that's not all. Sloman's is going to give you a free customized home security system and professional installation when you use their low-cost central station monitoring. So you're getting an LED touchscreen pad, motion detector, 3 contacts, and backup battery. Plus, if you're one of the first 40 1010 Wins listeners to dial 833-933-SAFE, you'll receive a free doorbell camera with the installation of your Sloman's Shield. Keep your family safe. Call now, 833-933-SAFE. That's 833-933-SAFE.
Coming up, Connecticut tries to curtail wrong-way crashes. That story in a minute.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost, month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-417-5101 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-417-5101. That's 800-417-5101. What do you have to lose? Call 800-417-5101. Again, 800-417-5101.
Now this message, life is a journey. Wear comfortable shoes. Go to ericshoes.com. That's ericshoes.com. Nice night ahead, low of 70 in the city, comfortable low 60s in most of the suburbs. Good afternoon, I'm Bud Mishkin. Wins News Time at the Tone, 5:30.
Good evening, I am Stephanie Officer. Wrong-way crashes in Connecticut climbed this year with yet another one happening Thursday morning. Governor Ned Lamont, is announcing new funding and tools to help curb that issue. So far, 20 people have been killed this year in 11 crashes. That's much more than we've seen in the past 3 years combined. Now, here's how it would work. The state would put high-tech cameras at the intersections or on-ramps to the highways. The cameras would capture pictures of cars going the wrong way, and then all of a sudden, flashing LED lights would go off, alerting the driver. Correspondent Susan Raff reporting. With News Time 5:31, traffic and transit on the ones. What's up, Wes Meyer?
Well, we're looking at the trip to Queens and the top on the eastbound lane to the LIE. Castillo Boulevard out towards 188th Street. It's a crash in the left lane, been out there for a while, and westbounders are slowing down to check it out, so that is also slowing down traffic. Grand Central is the better option. Checking on the BQE for you. Westbound slowdowns are out there, Flushing Avenue to Tillery Street, and on the Gowanus and eastbound BQE, we've got slow traffic at the Prospect to Atlantic Avenue. Nothing out of the ordinary, that's pretty much all just the long-term construction causing those delays. No serious concerns for the Bell Parkway, but we do have a slow stretch eastbound from Flatbush Avenue to Pennsylvania Avenue, and a top on the westbound side from JFK to Roberts Boulevard. That is pretty much it. Here's what we see on Long Island Big 3. A few taps on the brakes for the southern state. Meanwhile, on the northern state, we've got some westbound. So downs out there. Shuttle Arc Road to Lakeville Road, better on the LIE in that instance. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels at the lower East River. It is a rough go going into Brooklyn at the Brooklyn Bridge and going into Manhattan at the Williamsburg Bridge. Traffic and transit every 10 minutes on the ones, breaking traffic alerts whenever they happen. I'm Russ Meyer on 1010 WIN.
It's news time 5:32. Now let's check out your official 1010 WIN's AccuWeather 4-day forecast with meteorologist John Feerick.
A breezy, nice evening on tap across our region. We still obviously have plenty of sunshine out there. We'll have a mostly clear sky for tonight. Down to 70 in Midtown, low 60s in those suburbs. And tomorrow, pretty good finish to the month of July. Some sun giving way to clouds. So up to 85. Humidity still not too bad. We'll see a couple of showers tomorrow night. And again,